I was like, God, gracious religion, teach and bless, comprehend JLS. Looking for the right religion, follow and achieve. Looking for that motion, find something to believe is what Rivera is teaching. Please hear me and the rest of my class this year. Check out how JLS flies and find a suicide. I can do religion and how they are tied. And when I do, I'm turning like Heisenberg was live. Need you to open up your mind. Need you to see the different principles. Give the Rivera what he asking for. Cause I feel like all theologians have important ideas. And can't nobody tell me what religion to follow, so tell me they are all connected.
We're wondering what is God. The idea is really broad. We are wondering a lot. I wanna learn religions. We're wondering what is God. The idea is really broad. We are wondering a lot. I wanna learn religions.
Why is molecular God is an unseen mana? When you can see Cognitive environment, I know you wanna. I see a black elk and he's a preaching. A grandfather spirit, he's a teaching. Don't go describing God or anthropomorphizing him. I will only be downsizing him. And a God who is understood. Maimonides says God that's no good. But Aristotle is like, yo! The unmoved mover has got the flow. Tyler's animistic gods, like dreams and death. You know we're special thanks to the best. Strong anthropic principle makes a human universe. You know it's all about principle of multiverse. Checking also the weak anthropic principle, like guess our universe is invincible.
We're wondering what is God. The idea is really broad. We are wondering a lot. I wanna learn religions. We're wondering what is God. The idea is really broad. We are wondering a lot. I wanna learn religions.
Just a little bit fervor Bach with a little bit of Karl Marx. Give a little new beings with a little change of things. With a little bit sacrifice and a sprinkle of passage rights. I like it when JLS changes the flock. Felix maybe it's his turn to talk.
Stop placing, time wasting. I got 6 dimensions of amazement. Experimental is like explaining God. Then create a myth that is broad. Rituals and symbolic connections. Doctrinal dimension is our religious sections. Then the ethical concepts of morality is how you finish with community mentality. We're wondering what is God. The idea is really broad. We are wondering a lot. I wanna learn religions. We're wondering what is God. The idea is really broad. We are wondering a lot. I wanna learn religions.
Mix a little bit of Hinduism
With a little bit of Judaism.
Give a little bit of sit.
Okay, let's go quit.
With a little Jesus. You ain't gonna believe this.
I like a little Islam.
Religion is a bomb. India, different from all other lands, they got monsoons, extreme heat, galactic winds, and mad sleet. All this bad weather, can't trust it all together, so we look within for the alternate reality. Tonight, unite the Atman with the Brahman, with the end goal of moksha, liberation from the earth. Sacred texts, don't be vexed, it's the Vedas, the holy books of India, with the basic mythology, terminology, knowledge of chants, with the hymns, mantras, Brahmins, Aranyakas, Upanishads, it's the best. The Trimurti, they're the powerful 3. Creation, destruction, preservation, golly gee. Brahma's the creator, unknowable. He's the least worshipped, most uncontrollable. Vishnu, the redeemer, the one who redeems, has appeared on the earth in multiple themes. Shiva, the destroyer, god of reproduction. They're the Trimurti, this is my introduction.
Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu, can't you see? These 3 do make the Trimurti. Envelops all the other minor gods. I wanna be a part of their killer squad. Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu, can't you see? These 3 do make the Trimurti. Envelops all the other minor gods. I wanna be a part of their killer squad.
We have a caste system in which the rich stay rich. Elevation is possible. You can make the switch if you do your dharma and get good karma. The Brahmins, they're the top of the class. They're the real deal. Their control is unreal. They're the doctors, the teachers, the lawyers and employers. Then come the Kshatriyas, the chest and arms. Protectors of the people, they raise the alarm. Then the Vaidhyas, the hips and thighs. They're the merchants and the artisans, society's partisans. The Sudras, they're the feet of society. They're the laborers and farmers, lower class, illiterate. Must be a twice born to be considerate. Last but not least, the outcasts, untouchables, the Dalits, the lowest of the caste. No chance of moksha, they're the last of the last. Be a twice born male, you can escape the reincarnation trail. Cooler than cool, moksha don't pick no fool.
Karma, Bhakti, Jnana, Raja, Yoga, 4 ways to find
doing your dharma, living your karma, live a good life so you're not samsara. Karma Bhaktyana, Raja Yoga, 4 ways to find your inner Brahma. Doing your dharma, living your karma, live a good life so you're not samsara. I'm gonna tell you about the Ashrama Dharma. You start being smart as a brahmacharin. Leave the fam, study and cram, and once you've done your dharma, you become a grihasta. Here you support the family, maybe make them pasta. Sexual pleasure is required, physical attraction is desired. After the big 5-0, it's again time to go. Become a Vranaspatha, live on the down low. Retreat, meditate in the forest that is so sweet. Devote yourself to studies, sacrifices, and religious duties. After that comes sannyasa, devotion to moksha. Give up all you got except for a loincloth and cooking pot. Constantly wandering, whole time spent pondering, feel the power of the Om, the sound of the universe. 3 planes of existence, waking, dreaming, and becoming one. If you hear the vibrations, you are done! Karma Dharma Sarma, the Hindu beliefs, cycling through lives just wanting relief. I do my dharma, get my karma, and freed from the endless circle of samsara. Karma Dharma Sarma, the Hindu beliefs, cycling through lives just wanting relief. I do my dharma, get my karma, and freed from the endless circle of samsara.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute to teach you about tourism. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a religion called Buddhism. As a Hindu in Lumbini, I was born and raised, learned to be a warrior, so I spent most of my days chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, living a life of luxury outside of my school, when a couple of guys, who my dad thought no good, started walking around in my neighborhood. The old sick, dead monk, I made my dad get scared, cause I said I gotta kick my ego and go get some air. I begged and I pleaded with him day after day, but he wouldn't pack my suitcase, so I left my own way. I gave my wife and kids for the great going forth. I tried yoga with some monks to quit suffering in the north. One grain of rice. Yo, this is bad. You guys come tempted me with a champagne glass. Is this what suffering caused by desire is like? This might not be alright. I finished with dukkha, and when it came time, accepting and removing tanha would make me sublime. If anything, I could say the 3 noble truths was enough, but I thought, nah, forget it. Add 1 more. It isn't too rough. I came up with the last noble truth, the full path of 7 or 8. Try to keep up because it's a lot of weight. To follow right views, intentions, speech, and actions, even right livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration, because I'm the prince of Buddhism, and this is my nation.
Have you ever met a guy who worked as hard as me? In 7 days I created from land to sea. Let me tell you a story of my creation and the prophets I chose from the Jewish nation. Children of humanity were my first haulage. Adam and Eve stood by the tree of knowledge. They made mistakes and gave into temptation, had to guide them strictly to avoid alteration. Eve birthed 2 sons, Abel and Cain, but only one of them had a strong brain. The shepherd gave me a better sacrifice, but the farmer slayed his brother in a cruel device. I could not believe what was going on. I thought I need less corruption, and Noah was called upon. I started a huge storm, started building a huge ark. I gave him strict instructions and vanished into the dark. Then when I asked, "Do you still need me?" Noah tried to look away. He said, "No, I don't. Thanks for your help, Yahweh." Come on, I'm not gonna be here forever. This is what I'm gonna sing. You want me to lead, but I say I'm just Yahweh, not gonna be here many days. Oh, prophets, you want me to lead, but I say I'm just Yahweh, not gonna be here many days. Oh, prophets, you want me to lead, but I say I'm just Yahweh, but I say I'm just Yahweh. So I took the prophet's word for it at this time. I thought being around life couldn't be no crime, 'cause I made laws, and that's the fact, about circumcision, eating kosher, how to act. Forget about that, let's go into the story about a prophet named Abraham that adored me. So we started talking, Jew to Jew. I told him follow me so I can improve his circumstances. I gave him 2 sons, Isaac and Ishmael, his favorite one. I gave him the multitude of nations. I had no idea that Jewish history had a foundation. After I blessed him, everything was cool until the Jews became enslaved and Moses had to rule. I called from a burning bush to see how he was doing. I gave him staff and plates, he was a brewing. Jews were finally free. I gave the 10 Commandments then. I said, yo, now I'm done. Oh, will you help us again? Don't give me that. Don't even give me that. Just bust this.
You want me to lead, but I say I'm just Yahweh.
Not
Gonna be here many days. Oh, prophets, you want me to lead, but I say I'm just Yahweh.
Not
Gonna be here many days. Oh, prophets, you want me to lead, but I say I'm just Yahweh. But I say I'm just Yahweh.
Yo, G.O.D. Let's kick it.
Jesus Christ, oh yeah. Jesus Christ, oh yeah.
Jesus said, blessed are the poor in spirit. It must be true because Jesus said it. Blessed are the sad and the meek, he said. They will get to heaven when they are dead. Does Jesus die? Yo, I think so. Paul converted and said, let's go. Jesus was mad at the Romans and Sadducees, and he hated the hypocritic Pharisees. Paul, go to Damascus now. Have a fantasy, and like the Christians, somehow spreading his message throughout all Rome. Constantine said you could worship in your home. Sermon on the Mount, you better listen. Do what he says to be a good Christian. If there was a problem, yo, he'll solve it. Is he God's son? But the apostles said,
Jesus Christ, oh yeah. Jesus Christ, oh yeah. Jesus Christ, oh yeah.
Direct fan line to King David on Joseph's side, even though they aren't related. John the Baptist baptized him. Heaven opened up on a complete whim. He went out to the wilderness. The devil tempted his moral fitness. Jesus resisted all the temptations because Jesus has good moral foundations. Rolling on his donkey with palms on the ground because people felt strongly. The disciples there are watching Jesus teach stuff. Does Rome care? Yes, they will play rough. On Sunday, Jesus rose from the dead. Now there was a religion based on what he said. That was perfect. I don't know a lot about Islam and I cannot lie. These other students can't deny. When Rivera walks in with a little bruised rib, it's time for us to ad-lib. You see, Muhammad was a guy who was classy, born in 570 AD. Deep in poverty, he was an orphan. A bootlegged uncle had to raise him. Khadijah met and married, made him very wealthy. He realized the gap between rich and poor, but fixing it was gonna be a chore. Oh, 610 AD. You say Muhammad is 40. Well, listen up and be aware. Made first in social welfare. Mecca, Muhammad flees. Medina, he will seize. It's true, I knew Islam started to brew. He created an ummah based on beliefs, not blood. Take a religion for people of the book. Islam is the hook. So, classmates.
Yeah!
Classmates.
Yeah!
Wonder what Muhammad preached about? Said submit.
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 Submit to the will of God. Prophets are bad.